In last class we were discussing about the word problems, right? And the word problems of basically 3D shapes. So that is our last class topic, and we were doing the exercise 9C, and the last question we had done was question number 4. So in last class, in today class, we are going to continue with the same topic, and we are going to start with question number 5. Now you all know that the basic thing that we need to do in such type of question is basically the sketching part. Once the sketching is done, then you can easily do the question, right? Now in question number 5, in the figure, the angle of elevation of the top of a vertical tower PQ from a point A is 30, right? And you need to find height of the tower, right? Given that Q, the foot of the tower, is on the same horizontal plane as A and B, and that AB is 60 meter, angle BAQ is 45 and ABQ is 75. All the angles are given in the figure, right? Find the height of the tower. So first thing what you need to do, like always I said, try this question by yourself and then see its solution. Okay, so if you have tried it, it will be good. First thing, you need to know the length of AQ, right? If the required target is find the height of the tower, that means the length of PQ is unknown. We cannot find the length of PQ without the length of AQ or AP. So AQ we can find out by the triangle ABQ, right? So first thing, consider triangle ABQ. Is this a right angle triangle? So no, there is no 90-degree angle. That means now we need to deal with further trigonometry. In further trigonometry, basically we are going to decide either we are going with law of sine or law of cosine. We need to finalize it, right? Now two angles are known. It means that if I add these two angles and subtract from 180, so I will get my third angle, right? So it will be 75 plus 45 plus angle Q is equals to 180. So 75 plus 45, it's 120 minus 180, it's 60. That means angle Q is 60. On your figure we say that this angle is 60. Now we can find the value of AQ easily by using law of sine, right? Applying law of sine, so it will be 60 divided by sine 60 is equals to AQ, that is unknown, divided by sine 75. Make AQ the subject of the equation, so it will be 60 times sine 75 divided by sine 60. Now we need to calculate this expression. Sine 75 is 0.966 times 60 divided by sine 60, so the value is 66.92, and the unit of AQ is meter because all other lengths are in meter, right? Once you have the value of AQ, now we need to consider the triangle AQP, right? So in AQP now we can apply trigonometry here because it is a right angle triangle. So opposite is x, that is unknown, and adjacent is 66.92. Opposite and adjacent means we need to apply 10 here. So 10, angle is 30, opposite is x, and adjacent is 66.92. The value of 1030 is 0.577 times this 66.92 will be multiplied with this value is equals to x. So when you multiply these two, you will get the value of x, that is x is equals to 38.6 meter. That means that is the height of the tower, right? So an easy question, but keep in mind, if such type of question appears in paper, then how much it marks be. So the law of sine, it covers 3 marks and this x covers 2 marks. So basically the weightage of this question according to CIs is 5 marks, right? So it is a good weightage question. Moving on to the next question, that is question number 6. I have already pasted the question here with the enlarged figure, right? It says OABCD is a pyramid. The square base ABCD has sides of length 20 cm and lies in a horizontal plane. M is the point of intersection of the diagonals of the base and O is vertically above M. Now vertically we know that basically it represents the angle 90. Given that OA is 32, this slant height OA is 32, find the length of AM, right? So like I had done previously question, I am going to highlight the boundaries one by one, depend on the parts, and then I will remove it. So it will be good for you if you note down on that part, and it will be very good for you if you make separate diagrams of each part. It will be very good for you. Now for the first part, when I need to find the value of AM, I am going to consider the triangle ABC, right? I am considering triangle ABC, and since it is a square base, so the angle is 90. So this triangle you need to draw it separately, individually, so that it will be easy for you to understand the question. Now if I consider the triangle for part 1, it's a right angle triangle and we are looking to find the value of AC, right? So if I apply Pythagoras theorem, it's AC square is equals to 20 square plus 20 square. The square of 20 is 400, so it will be 400 plus 400 is equals to 800, that is AC square. Now you need to apply root on both sides. So 800 root is 28.28. So the value of AC is 28.28 centimeter, right? But that is not required for the question. That is not asked in the question. The question says find the value of AM. The value from A to C is 28.28. If you need to find the value of AM, what you need to do? Simply divide it by 2. So AM is equals to 28.28 28 divided by 2, it will be 14.14. That is the value of AM. Now I have a question for you guys. If instead of ABCD is a square, if it is a rectangle, and the question is same, find the value of AM, should I opt the same method that find the value of AC and then divide it by 2? So I need your answer on this. What do you think, how we find the value of AM if it is a rectangle, not a square? So that is your home task. After part A, next says the height of the pyramid. For part 2, height of pyramid. Now in our diagram, basically height is represented by the length OM. So you need to find the length of OM. So if I draw a triangle AMO. So from first thing, it is a point A. From A to M, that is a line drawn in figure, and O is vertically above M, right? And that is a right angle triangle. So that is your right angle triangle, and you need to find the value of OM. The value of OA is known, that is 32 centimeters. The value of AM we have find out in last part, that is 14.14, and the value of OM is unknown. Now you can do it easily because it is a right angle triangle, right? So it will be 32 square is equals to 14.14 square plus OM square. So if I solve it, 32 square is 1024 is equals to 14.14 square is 200 plus OM square. So 1024 minus 200, it's 824. And then you need to find the under root on both sides. So root of 824 is 28.7. That is the value of OM, and it's the height of pyramid, right? That is the height of pyramid. So that is part 2. Now the last part says triangle angle OAM. Now I am going to rub these lines on the figure. It says angle OAM. So basically the triangle is that is our required triangle, right? And in that triangle we need to find this angle A, that is X. The value of AM is 14.14 and the value of OA is 32, right? Since it is a right angle triangle, so we can use cos to find this angle. Its working will be cos x is equals to adjacent is 14.14 divided by the value of hypotenuse is 32. Now if you have a question that why I am not using the height of the pyramid, you can use it, but there is a chance of error. Let's suppose if you somehow find the height of the pyramid incorrect, or your height is wrong, and you use the height of pyramid in your next part, that means it will be wrong as well. So the practice that is preferable is that use the data given in question, right? So the value of OA is given in question, that is why I am considering it, right? So 14.14 divided by 32 it's 0.44, and then you need to take the cos inverse. So cos inverse is 63.7. That is your answer for the last part, right? So I hope that it is not much difficult question. The basic trigonometry, the usage of Pythagoras theorem, right? And the main important thing to consider the right triangle to identify where should be your 90-degree angle is. Moving on to the next question, it's question number 7, right? When you try the question by yourself, then you will analyze where you are stucking at, or at which point you can't go further. So when I tell you the solution, then your concept will get 100% clear. Its solution. Now, in the figure, ABPQ is the rectangular sloping surface of a desk with ABCD lying in a horizontal plane. Q and P lie vertically above D and C. Now the point vertically above, it means that there must be 90 degrees angle. Given that AB is equals to PQ is equals to 90. AB is equals to PQ. Okay, this length is 90, that means this length is also 90 centimeter. AQ is equals to BP. Now this BP length, it's 75. Okay, and angle PBC that is 25, angle QAD, that means this angle is also 25 degree. Find the value of AC. Now the value of AC is this one, right? How we are going to find the value of AC? First try it by yourself. Now there are more than one possible way that we can find the value of AC. Example, let's suppose what I am going to do, from the triangle AQD I can find the value of AD, right? Simply by using cos. After that, if this value is 90, then this value is also 90. So AD and DC are known, so I can find the value of AC. That is one approach. If you do it, it is right. Secondly, what you can do, if this is 90, then this is 90, again this 90, and you can consider triangle ADC. You can find the value. Another method, PB is 75, this angle is 25, so you can find the length of PC. By using PC and PA, you can find the value of AC. So there are basically, I think, 3 options that you can apply. All methods are correct. What I am going to do for first part, AC. At first, I am going to find the length of AD. So I am going to highlight a triangle ADQ, right? That is a right angle triangle, and I need to find the value of AD. So by using cos, it's cos 25 is equals to adjacent divided by hypotenuse. So when you solve it, cos 25 multiplied by 75, it's 67.97. So AD is 67.97, and the unit is centimeter because centimeter is given, right? So we have find the value of AD. Now I'm going to rub it from the figure. Our main target to find the value of AC. Now I am going to draw the triangle A, D and C. Right, it's a right angle triangle with 90 degree and D. And if you have a question that why D has a 90 degree, then keep in mind A, B, C, D is a rectangular, So all angles are 90 degree. Now we have the value of AD, and if the length of PQ is 90, that means the length of CD is also 90. Value of AD we know, value of AC, that is hypotenuse. So again, by using Pythagoras, AC square is equals to AD square plus CD square. The value of AC is unknown. The value of AD we had find out 67.97 square plus CD is 90 square. So 67.97 square is 4619.9. That will be 4620 plus 90 square is 8100. So if you add these two values, it will be 12720 and root it will be 112.8. So value of AC is 112.8 centimeter. Right? That was the first part. And I am going to draw the lines from the figure. Now, the next part it says PAC. Now, which triangle I am going to consider? This one, right? That is my main triangle, and I need to find the angle PAC. That means this angle A is X. Before finding this angle, I need to find the value of PC, right? So for PC, I am going to consider triangle BCP for the length PC. So if I draw the triangle, so it's B, C and P, it will be like this, right? B, from B to C straight line at 90 degree, and from C at above it's P. Now length of B to P is 75, that is given. The angle is 25 and I can find the value of PC, right? So opposite is unknown and hypotenuse is known. That means sine 25 is equals to PC divided by hypotenuse. So sine 25, it's 0.42 times 75, it's 31.7. So the height is 31.7 centimeter. Now, if you consider the triangle, we have the value of PC, we have the value of AC, and at this point C, it's a right angle triangle, right? So basically we have the value of opposite, we have the value of adjacent. So for part 2 we need to use tan, angle is X, opposite the value of PC is 31.7 and the value of AC is 112.8. Now 31.7 divided by 112.8 and then tan inverse, the value of X is 15.7 degree, right? So that is the value of X. That means part 2. In last part it says find the value of CAB, right? CAB. So the CAB value, I am going to rub these triangles, right? So now I am looking for CAB. That means this angle is Y here, and if I need to highlight the triangle that I am going to consider, this triangle I am going to consider, right? CAB. Now we have the value of AC, that is 112.8. We have the value of AB, that is 90, and we need to find the value of Y. If I draw this triangle separately, ABC, it will look like this. The length of A to B is a straight line, and then from B it is at 90 degree, and why it is at 90 degree? Because ABCD is a rectangle. So that is a triangle ABC. In this triangle, the value of AB is known. The value of AC, that is 112.8, is also known, and we need to find the angle Y. Now it is an easy question, right? Basically we have the value of adjacent and hypotenuse. Adjacent and hypotenuse means that I need to apply cos here. Cos angle Y is equals to 90 divided by 112.8. So 90 divided by 112.8, it's 0.79, and then cos inverse. So cos inverse is 37.07. That is the answer of your last part, right? So we had done all three parts, and I'm sure that now you have a good idea how we are solving 3D shapes or 3D questions. Now because I am doing in my laptop, and it is very easy for me to rub the lines and to I draw the line again on the same diagram, but for you, you are doing on your paper with the pencil and scale, right? So what I recommend you need to draw the triangles individually for every part. Don't think like that, sir बहुत फौरी का काम है. I know it's time taking, but trust me, it will make your question a lot easier. That is why I am saying it to you. And how you are going to plot the triangles like the one I did here. But I am doing it on the same diagram, and you need to draw it like this for every question. So if you draw like this, there are two advantages. At first, all the irrelevant data will be eliminated, and now you are focusing on the important data. With these values, you can find the unknown. So it make your question very easy as compared to this figure, right? Now after question number 7, I am going to question number 13. 8, 9, 10 we are going to cover in next class. So question number 13, basically I gave this question just for a revision what we had studied in last 2 to 3 classes, right? So the solution of this question I expect from your side. It says a tree of height 24 meters stands vertically at O on the ground of an island. Two boats are B and C such that BAC is 94, ABC is 47, and AB is 240. Find the distance between B and C. So at first, make it very clear that we are not dealing with the right angle triangle. That means we need to opt for law of sine or law of cosine, right? So basically it is a triangle, and the sum of angle in a triangle is 180. That means angle C will be, you will add these two angles and subtract from 180. So 94 plus 47 and subtract from 180, it's 39. So that means angle C is 39. To apply law of sine, side and its angle, they must be known, so you can apply law of sine, else you will stuck at it. So it will be 240 divided by angle is sine 39 is equals to, the side that is unknown is the value of BC divided by sine 94. If you solve it, first you need to make BC the subject of the equation. So it's 240 multiplied by sine 94 divided by sine 39. So 94 sine is 0.99 times 240 divided by sine 39. So the value of BC is 380.43. I hope that all of you had done the first part. After that you need to find the area of triangle ABC. The working formula of area is 1 upon 2 AB sine C. For area we need two sides and the included angle. By means of included angle, if these two sides are A and B, then this angle is their included angle. So in my case, which two sides I am going to pick? I have the value of BC, that is 380.43. Now the two sides are AB and BC, and I have the value of the included angle. So I am going to place area is equals to 1 upon 2 length 1, length 2, and the angle. So length 1 is 240, length 2 is 380.43, and the angle is sine 47. Now you need to solve it. Sine 47 multiplied by 380.4 multiplied by 240 and divided by 2. So the area is 33385. And unit is meter square. Right? Now you have the distance, you have the area. At last it says the shortest means 90 degree from A to BC. If you draw the line from A to BC, that is your shortest distance. Right? Now this distance can be found out by considering this triangle. Right? In this triangle, angle is known and the hypotenuse is known as well. You need to find the value of opposite. So let's say it's O. Opposite and hypotenuse comes in sine. So it will be sine 47 is equals to opposite, that is distance, divided by hypotenuse, that is 240. So 47 sine is 0.73 times 240, it's 175.5. So opposite is equals to 175.5 meter, and that is the shortest distance. Right? So that is enough for today's class. Inshallah, in next class we are going to continue with the same topic from the book, and we will attempt question number 8, 9, 10. It will be good if you try it by yourself and then see its solution in your next video. Till then, take care and Allah Hafiz.